Hey, Western Hills, it's Dave Estes coming to you. Haven't done one of these videos in a while. We've had the holidays upon us, lots of things happening, but we're back. We're back with the Facebook videos, live streaming, all kinds of great stuff. We're glad that you're here. Hey, I want to encourage you to come out this Sunday school at 9 o'clock. We want you to be there. Love for you to be there. We have classes for all ages. Love for you to be there. 10 o'clock is worship. We gather as a church family. We've got some protocols that we're observing during this COVID time. We're asking everybody to wear a mask while they're at the building, asking you to continue doing your social distancing. And we're also asking you to, once worship is over, don't linger. You can fellowship and stuff, but don't linger too much. Head on out, go to Cancun if you want to, get that burrito or those chicken fajitas. I hear they're great. And if you're there, say hello to Dan Hyde. He's always there every Sunday. Now, we're finishing up our series on spiritual warfare, and it's taken a few weeks to deal with this because it's such a big topic. And we talk about the invisible war, the fact that we're not fighting a war against flesh and blood, but we're fighting against powers that we cannot see, beings that we cannot see. It's an invisible war, and it's a very important war. It's something that we have to deal with, not just for ourselves, but for our family, for our spouses, for our children, our grandchildren, our church, our country, our nation, our neighbors. That's where all this stuff's going on. Satan is working right behind the scenes, and God is working as well. They're both active, and Satan is doing everything he can to destroy God's plan of salvation, and God's bringing us home to heaven, but Satan wants to take as many of us as he can down to hell with him for eternity. And if he can't take away our salvation, which when you're washed in the blood of the Lamb, Satan can't touch you. It's over, you know. And so once you're washed there, what he wants to do is steal your joy away, and get it to where you're not going to take anybody to heaven with you. So that's one of those things that he's trying to do. Now you're probably sitting there today, you're looking at this hat that I'm wearing, you're saying, what in the world possessed Dave Estes to wear such a crazy hat? Well, I'm glad that you talked about that. I'm glad you asked that question, because this Sunday, we're going to talk about a very difficult topic. Next Sunday is our last lesson in spiritual warfare, and we're going to end it by talking about how we're involved in a thorny situation, the thorn in the flesh that Paul talks about. This Sunday, we talk about demon possession. Behind me is a picture of a young man that's evidently being haunted by some figure up on that wall, some shadowy figure, and he's holding out the Bible as a way to defend himself. We're going to talk about demon possession. We don't talk about that in the churches of Christ. At least I don't think we have. I know I have very rarely ever talked about that. But is demon possession real? Does it actually happen? Does it happen to you? Does it happen to Christians? Does it happen to non-believers? What does demon possession have to do with the church? I hope you show up Sunday at 10 o'clock. We're going to talk about demons and the church, because I think there's a couple of passages that we have overlooked a lot of times when we're dealing with this subject. And we're not talking about Amityville Horror. We're not talking about Rosemary's Baby or the Conjuring series or any of that crazy stuff. We're talking about real spiritual warfare, things that you cannot see, but things that affect the things that you can see. Hey, I hope to see you there Sunday morning, 9 o'clock Sunday school, Sunday morning worship, 10 o'clock. Y'all have a great day. Bye now.